Good evening, good evening. Hello to all my wonderful Virgos. Shout out, okay? Yes, shout out to all my wonderful Virgos. How are you? Okay, we're doing another reading, a general reading for the last 2 weeks of this here March. Today's date is March the 14th. So, this reading is pretty much going to be like, March 14th, March 29th, that sort of thing. So we're going to get into your reading, okay, for the last 2 weeks of March for my Virgos, general reading, okay? So for those of you who, if this reading resonates, then feel free to hit the like button, and also feel free to subscribe. And by all means, please do invite others who who are, a Virgo, Pisces, Moon, you understand? Feel free to invite them to this channel here at Virgo Goddess Medium. Okay, so if this is your first time joining me at my channel, welcome. Thank you for being here on today's reading. Okay, so dealing with your general reading for the last 2 weeks of March, Virgo. What I can tell you is that as of right now, some of you, we have a couple of things going on. Okay, we have some of you who may be like trying to see your way out of a three-party situation, where some of you may be feeling, a bit stuck, feeling a bit trapped when it comes to dealing with this person who got you in a three-party situation, because this person is somehow still somewhat holding on to you while they're dealing with their own, issues. You understand what I'm saying? And so I see you kind of struggling, wanting to you want to kind of know which way, how to handle this situation. And some of you may be, mourning and grieving like another situation where because I did pick up on that card where somebody is definitely may see themselves like a little bit of in pain, confused, dealing with a past person. Some of you are dealing with probably migraine headaches because you're dealing with some type of conflict when it comes to dealing with this past person. And Spirit is telling you to definitely have patience, because the person you are dealing with may be dealing with other addiction issues, and this person, may be a bit toxic, because you do definitely have the devil card in this reading. Okay, the devil did come out, and I do see where you're dealing with a three-party situation where this person kind of got you somewhat stuck in the middle, but it's more of an illusion, because when you're dealing with a three-party situation, I always tell people that's not really a forced situation, because that's a situation with no commitment. You know what I'm saying? So you're not obligated to be stuck in this situation where it involves 2 or more people, 3 or 4 people. You're not really stuck because you're not committed. So this person may be involved with someone else, and so you're hurt because you want this person, okay? But this person is like, in their own obligations, and they're not ready to walk away from their own obligations that they already have going on at home. You know what I'm saying? So you are like somewhat still waiting around for this person to figure out whether or not they want to be with you, or whether or not they want to stay in their own, personal obligations. So I would definitely tell you to kind of do what's healthy. I would always say, work on healing yourself. Okay, never stay stuck in a situation that's draining. You understand? Because this person has other obligations that they cannot be with you right now. And personally, I wouldn't even want to seriously put myself deeply involved in a situation like that. So Spirit is asking you to be patient and work toward healing yourself, because this situation you got yourself in, it is a bit toxic, because I do see you having migraine headaches. Okay. Now moving on. Now for the rest of you, some of you, there will be some new new chapters coming into play, okay? Because for some, you may be dealing with someone who's a bit emotional, somewhat withdrawn, not really ready to open up to you at this moment. This person is more so trying to focus on what it is they need to do for their self, okay? Some of you may be dealing with someone who is like who may try to blow things out of proportion where you are concerned. You know what I'm saying? Or things have kind of gotten out of proportion between you and this person. Okay. I do see some of you. Okay, this is another story coming. Some of you may be focused on like working from home, wanting to have your own business. Some of you are like seeking some type of educational tool to apply yourself. I do see a lot of people who's also like married, who's already within a family, and kids, wifey, husband, mommy, dad, that sort of thing, because these are the last 2 weeks of March. And so, with this whole coronavirus thing going on and kids being out of school, I do see a lot of spending family quality time at home as a family, with the kids and the wife and husband, and trying to find things to do with your children as far as activities are concerned for your kids. Okay? I do see some of my Virgos walking away from a situation, not really looking back, starting over, celebrating yourself, learning to celebrate yourself. I do see some of my Virgos where you are going to be cleaning house, like spring cleaning. And again, that also may have a lot to do with the coronavirus, but I do see some of you where you are going to be working hard around the house, trying to prioritize. Some of you are also going to be working on your coins. You understand what I'm saying? We're getting your coins in place and trying to work towards saving your money and not being quick to spend it, because with this whole thing going on now, people like rushing to the stores and buying everything off the shelf. I kind of see, people are like really concerned at this moment when people are trying to focus on their coins and businesses. I do see that. You may also be dealing with a new lover. Because I do see that too. Some of you are like recently, you understand what I'm saying? Maybe dealing with a new person, and you and this person may have some chemistry, between you and the new person, where you two are sexually attracted to one another, okay? And so Spirit is saying try not to get too emotionally attached to this person, okay? Because, not saying that it may not work out and not saying that it can't work out, but Spirit is saying don't be in a rush to jump into anything new just yet, okay? Because, Spirit wants you to kind of go with the flow, okay? So for some of you who's with a new person, go with the flow, take your time, don't put any pressure into this situation, don't stress yourself out, don't stress the new person out, work on friendship, and just, enjoy yourself, go with the flow, but be smart about everything you step into, and, everything you allow yourself to get into, where, concerns being with a new person, because this new person for right now may be very temporary, because you will be making some new moves and new choices, moving ahead, moving forward, come April into May. You know what I'm saying? Where I see a lot of my ladies, like I said, you're going to be celebrating yourself. You're definitely going to be abundant, okay? But I see the, new things, new chapters, new beginnings. I want to say like April, May, you know what I'm saying? Right now, for the last 2 weeks of March, you are going to be like cleaning house and getting your priorities in order, working on debt, working on bills, working on your spending habits, working on living healthy, taking better care of yourself. I do see a lot of my Virgos, getting back in the habit of grooming themselves, hair, nails, toes, that sort of thing. Definitely taking care of the home front, making sure your kids are healthy. I do see that. A lot of the parents are like really going to be like really keep making sure the kids' hands is kept clean. making sure the bed linen is clean, making sure the floors is clean. I see a lot of cleanliness taking place now, of course, again with the coronavirus. I see a lot of women and mothers working at home and like trying to prioritize, because now with this whole thing going on, people are not really going out as much spending money. People are like staying home and, perhaps shopping online. So for those business owners, I do see a lot of you, especially those, because I'm picking up on a couple of men who have to travel to work. You might, work within some type of industry or some type of corporate industry where you have to travel to work, office work, business work. And so, with this whole coronavirus now going on, I see a lot of my fathers and husbands, like, husbands, I see you wanting to be at home, more closer to home, near your wife and your kids now, because you want to make sure that you spend as much quality time with your kids and your wife being a family, because so many people are slipping away. So I do see a lot of my hardworking and responsible men, trying to change it up a little bit, where you want to see how you could work at home and kind of build your own home office, and like gather your computers and fax machines and that sort of thing. I do see a lot of my men doing that, okay, because some of you may fly to work and take the plane, traveling back and forth. And so, you're trying to see what you can do to keep things healthy, where you can still be a provider for your family. So I do see a lot of married couples and people who, couples who live together. You don't even have to be married necessarily, but I do see couples that's really trying to buckle down on, family obligations and family responsibilities, coming together, making sure that your money is in the right place, because now the stock market, you know what I'm saying, is not really doing all that good. So I see married couples really trying to focus on their future investments. So I definitely do see that. Okay. Again, where this new lover is concerned, for those of you who are single but you're involved with a new lover, take it slow. Take it slow, because it may be an age difference, okay? And so because of the age difference, one person may be a little more mature than the other person. So understand, if you are dealing with someone, an age difference where you may be dating a younger woman or a woman may be dating a younger man, understand that, with age comes wisdom. So the person you with may not be on your same level business wise or spiritual wise. So that's why Spirit is saying go with the flow, take your time, don't be in a rush. You understand? As for this person in the past who you're dealing with, this three-party situation, someone who kind of got you kind of in the middle, but this person don't really have you up in their business, because this person is keeping you at a distance. You understand what I'm saying? So really, this person in this three-party situation is not even really including you in. You understand what I'm saying? This person in this three-party situation who you kind of feel yourself still being attached to, this person is keeping you at a distance, and they're not even involving you in their situation right now, because they're trying to work out their own problems. And right now, they're not trying to include you or involve you in their problems, because they have to try to figure out what's best for them and what's best for everybody involved. You know what I'm saying? Well, some of them may be, preparing to go through some type of separation, or trying to figure out what's in the best interest of their children, as far as like maybe joint custody, that sort of thing. So they're really just trying to focus on, like some of them I see, you might be dealing with someone who's paying child support for their kids, so therefore they have, responsibilities where their children are concerned. So therefore, because of the other issues and private family obligations that they have going on right now, they can't really focus on you, because you're not really, not saying that they don't care about you, but you don't come first right now. Okay, so I would say to you, if you're hanging on to a three-party situation, to just kind of focus on yourself, and work on healing yourself, and try not to trying to stick yourself to this person, because some of you kind of think that you're stuck in a three-party situation, but really you're not. So, for those of you who are single, but you going through an off-on situation, I would tell you to focus on yourself. You know what I'm saying? Don't drag yourself in too deep attached to someone who got, they carrying their own burdens that it don't even concern you. So I really would not attach myself to something that don't even concern you. I would definitely say free yourself, because you're only causing yourself to have migraine headaches when it come to dealing with this person who's toxic. Their toxicity don't have nothing to do with you. So I would definitely say free yourself from the situation if you're dealing with somebody who's caught up in some other things that, has nothing to do with you. Just let that go, let it go. Because like I said, come April and May, for my single Virgos, you're definitely going to be working on some new avenues. You know what I'm saying? So right now, your biggest challenge is getting through these next 2 weeks, as far as, the home front, the children, bills, obligations, debt, you know what I'm saying? Keeping yourself together, keeping yourself healthy and prioritizing. Okay? Because like I said, come April and May, for my single Virgos, I do see you celebrating yourself. Because as you get through April and as you move toward May, it's going to be a lot of new avenues. It's going to be a lot of new business offers coming in for you. And, you're going to be updating your resume and that sort of thing. So I kind of see you walking away from this situation. You're definitely going to have to just unleash yourself, and you will be able to do it. You will be able to do it. You just have to think what's best for you. For all my people who are married, my married couples, I do see a lot of, hardworking men, fathers, husbands, that's really going to be, really be supportive and really putting the family first. So for those people who are married, continue to go forward and do what you have to do for your family, because I do see some promising things coming into play from my married couples out there. You will get through this. I know it's a bit of a struggle, because every time we turn around, if it ain't one thing, is another, and we have to take care of our families by all means, okay? And so, with that, being said, all will definitely be well. You understand what I'm saying? You just have to stay prayed up. Stay prayed up. Mentally, emotionally, stay prayed up. Stay prayed up. Eat right, drink clear liquids, get lots of fruits and vegetables in you. Keep yourself clean, keep your home clean. And try not to spend too much money. Pull back on spending and only spend what you really need. So we have to start making some healthy changes and some smart changes moving forward. Don't be quick to go out there and spend all your money because you're at home for 2 weeks. So this is the time when you're going to want to pull back, okay? Because it will get better. I can tell you that come May, June, things will definitely start looking up. Okay, Virgos? So this is where I am going to end it. Thank you for joining me here, Virgo Goddess Medium. And to all my subscribers, thank you for subscribing and thank you for hitting the like button. And as always, loving God bless.